Baby, this is real food, real life.
So what would you say is the recommendation for someone with cultured foods or fermented foods? I mean, how important are they to add back into your diet?
I think they are essential for every person to have in their diet. Pregnant women, mothers, fathers, children, men, women. I think everyone would benefit from having cultured foods in their diet. And I'm not just saying that because it's my business and your business.
Right.
We have both seen in ourselves and in our families huge health benefits. Changes in our skin, our energy, our hair, the brightness in our eyes, the vitality. That is our God-given right to have and experience.
Because it was quite impressive how CJ got better and better the more that you introduced me to certain ways to make the bone marrow soup and having his vegetables and, you know, not completely cooking them. You know, of course, soups are very good, but when you overcook the vegetables. So it was interesting how when I started to make these few changes and then adding in good bacteria into his diet, how all of a sudden his body just went like, oh, and here, I don't think it ever knew what to do because it was born sick. So it was amazing how it just automatically just went, okay, we got it. We got the system. It's almost like it needed a little training camp.
The body knows how to heal itself. Sometimes it just needs a little help.
Right, and that's, I think, what you helped me teach myself and my family how to eat. You taught us a way to eat that made so much sense. It was so easy. And I thank you really very much from the bottom of my heart. It was a really, I'm crying. I don't know why. It was a really big deal. Thank you very much.
Well, you know, I think when you said it was so easy, you went back home. You went back to where your great-great-great-grandparents lived. They ate from the land. They made their own food. There was nothing in a box. And if your great-great-grandparents, they would never recognize a Lunchables by Oscar Mayer or a packaged food. Get back to nature. Get back to what your great-great-great-grandparents would recognize.
Right.
It's as simple
as that. No question.
That.
It's so simple when you say it. And I don't know why we all forget about it. And we get so busy and we do things the wrong way.
Well, we're fed all this marketing for all this processed food. It's just the way it is. And it's cheaper for the manufacturers, but it's at the cost of the American public.
Right. And you kind of know that people can't always eat perfect.
No.
So you've got to have some backup plan. You've got to be able to every day, if you're going to do something that's not right for your body, you've got to put something back in. You can't take from the well every day. So then when you have children, and then your children have children, there's nothing left in the bodies. And you take these antibiotics and you take medicines and you live a stressful life. You're not going to put back in that good bacteria and all those nutrients.
Called the principle of replenishment. Every day we have to bring into our bodies healthy, nutritious, properly prepared, whole, nutrient-dense foods to stay healthy. We cannot survive on processed food. And that's what's happening in our country.